Hi, I'm Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to show you how to play Yamslam. It's ages 8 and up, 1 to 4 players, and it takes 15 minutes. Let me show you how to play. One of the best things about Yamslam is the game setup. Done. To begin a game, each player takes a die. We'll say this is a 2-player game, and they roll it, and if it's tie, you just roll again. And we'll say this person over here gets to go first. Whoever gets the higher roll gets to go first. And then all you do on your turn is you roll all 5 of the dice up to 3 times, and then you get to claim the chip that goes along with whatever you rolled. You can quit whenever you want. Here they got a 4 of a kind, which is worth, they get to collect this 40-point chip, which is pretty great. But if earlier on, like after their second roll, they had rolled 5 ones, which is a Yamslam, you can stop then. You don't have to continue to roll. There are 4 of each kind of chip in this game, and you can earn as many of a certain type of chip as you roll. So if this person just kept on rolling 4 of a kinds on their turn, they could potentially get all of these if they were able to do that. And then in the future, if they or somebody else rolled a 4 of a kind, there wouldn't be any of these chips left to get, but they could choose one of the 3 of a kind chips for that if those were still left. That's allowed. The chips all say what type of Yamslam combination is required to earn them. And there is a handy chart in the very center of the rules if you need a reminder about something like, oh, flush means it's all of the same color, is what I'm supposed to collect. If you don't roll any of those combinations on your turn, if you get something like this, then you just don't collect a chip and it goes on to the next player's turn. If everyone that you're playing with for a round of play doesn't collect anything, which usually doesn't happen at the beginning, but towards the end of the game might happen when some of these chips are gone and it's harder to get the few remaining chips. If no one's able to collect a chip, you've gone around the entire board, then you then discard the highest value chip and put it off to the side. We usually put it in the lid to make sure nobody thinks they collected it by mistake. And then the only way to still collect that chip is if you roll a Yamslam, which is 5 of all the same number. So if you're able to roll a Yamslam, you get to collect whatever chip you want, which is typically the highest value one, and you can get it from the discard pile. So you would go ahead, and if the player number 2 did that, they would collect the chip for their Yamslam, and then you get a bonus turn. So you've collected your Yamslam chip, and then you get to go right again, right away, and take another turn. Here's what the end of a game might look like. Please note how each player has their chips laid out in front of them from high to low. It is not meant to be a secret what you have collected. It needs to be out so everyone can see. It's this player's turn. They get to roll. Ooh, that was pretty great. They got a large straight, which is good enough to take the small straight token. They just stop right there and they collect it. And now you add up your scores and you consult the bonus chart. In the rule book, there is a 50-point bonus if you've collected 1 of each kind of chip. There is a 20-point bonus if you've collected 6 different chips, which this player didn't manage to do. If you have a full stack and have all 4 of a particular chip, you get 30 points for each time you've done that. And for last draw, this player did that, you get a 20-point bonus for taking the last chip that's in the game. Add up your score. Whoever has the highest amount of points is the winner. So that's how to play Yamslam. It's basically updated Yahtzee, but with poker chips, and it's one of our go-to games if we need a crowd pleaser. So check it out. Thanks and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.